gas chamber, poisonous gases, and sometimes it is being called as the air emergency. Delhi is suffering from one of the worst spells as far as the air quality is concerned. The situation was more or less same for China's capital Beijing in 1998, but things changed drastically. In 1998, the major dominant air quality, which was extremely polluted, was because of coal-based combustion for industries and also the vehicular pollution. These levels were way above the national standards set by the government of China. This worried the government of China, and with resolve, in the last 20 years, situation has been steadily improving. And by 2017, major air pollutants like 2.5 in Beijing came down by 35% and around the city by about 25%. On the similar lines, after Delhi unfortunately became the most polluted city in the world, the government and the agencies came up with a Graded Response Action Plan, that is GRAP. And as I told you, the Graded Response Action Plan, or GRAP, which largely is a model which lists out various ways and measures that the government and the agencies will take according to the air quality, which has been divided into various categories. These categories are based on particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10, which is now prevailing in the atmosphere. GRAP was first formulated in 2016 and was notified by the Supreme Court of India in the same year. Now, GRAP was formulated in consultation with experts, committees, state governments, and of course the EPCA. Together, they came out with what air quality will require the kind of response, going from moderate to difficult to severe plus hazardous. So every stage of the deteriorating air quality would have a sustained systematic reaction so that the authorities don't have to wait for an air emergency to swing into action. Let's just take some examples of the air quality and the kind of response that GRAP recommends. So let's say if the air quality is in the very poor category. At that point of time, the GRAP recommends that the diesel generators should be banned and the parking fees should be increased so that less number of people take their cars out. If the air quality hits the emergency level, then Graded Response System says that not only schools and colleges should be closed, odd even car rationing scheme should be implemented along with other severe stringent measures. A lot of people have done comparative studies between the Chinese model and India's response, the GRAP response in the national capital for air pollution. So what are the basic differences? Why are we calling that the Chinese model is largely successful while the Indian model is still struggling? Number one, the Chinese model for graded response to various pollution levels is a preventive measure. And why am I saying that? Because they predict, if there is a prediction of bad air or worsening air quality, their graded response kicks in. While GRAP model, which is being implemented in the national capital, is a post-mortem or a reactive model in which once the air quality starts deteriorating, only then various measures are kicked in. Now take for example the stubble burning issue. The stubble burning was continuing even before October 24th, but it was only on October 24th that some action or at least some direction was given as far as stubble burning is concerned. Another basic difference, odd even measures trying to in fact restrict peak office hours, return of commuters in China. This kicks in even on prediction of bad air quality, while in Delhi, it only kicks in when the air quality has already breached severe plus level. So when you are already dying of the massive smoke cover across the national capital, only then there is a reactive response to it, not a preventive one, as in the case of China.